How's it going, everybody? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Now today we're talking about the new console that has recently been released, the Playdate by the company Panic. Now before we get into that, just a few housekeeping notes. I did want to mention, I thank everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel. Over the last couple of days, I've given some community shout outs, not looking for anything in return. But I've had several YouTubers out there in the community that have given yours truly a shout out. They've posted a few videos on Canadian Gamer, talked about me in a few streams, and that's obviously generated some incredible web traffic to the channel here, and it has contributed to the channel growth. So I do appreciate that. We are quickly closing in on 1K subscribers. So once we hit that huge milestone, obviously we'll have to have a little bit of a celebration, if you will. And we're closing in on 200K views on the channel. So lots of milestones on the channel lately. Just absolutely incredible, this community. So on with today's video, talking about the Playdate. I just wanted to sort of mention, this was an anticipated device. A lot of people were excited for this quirky little device. And it was delayed numerous times, a la the Amico. But it looks like some initial units have gotten into the hands of many. And, unfortunately, the initial reception has been, I want to say, mixed to lukewarm. And there's a few reasons for that. Now, I would highly suggest heading over to MetalJesusRocks channel and watching his review. The Playdate obviously has some potential, and I've spoken to a few that have actually received the device and have played with it hands-on, no pun intended. And they're telling me here, the biggest gripes are obviously no backlit screen. I don't know if any of you guys have gone back recently and tried to play an original Game Boy or a Game Boy Pocket. It's a pain in the ass. Even when you're in an area that's well lit, sometimes it's really hard to see the screen. So, this is absolutely sacrilege that this device doesn't have a backlit screen. And for that reason, I could absolutely see, quite a few people probably canceling their pre-orders. Or putting out maybe a little bit of a buyer's beware video as well, because that's a huge deal breaker for a lot of people. The other issue is the device is rather small. So if you watch again MJR's video, you'll see the Playdate is like roughly half the size of a Game Boy Advance SP, which is already a small handheld. It's one thing if you've got tiny little hands, maybe you can manage, but when you have large hands, that is going to induce cramping, obviously, right? And the other thing I've heard quite a few complaints amongst many in the community that, unfortunately, this little device is rather gimmicky. There's a lot of really using that crank on a lot of these games to the point where it's coming off a little bit gimmicky. And I've also heard numerous complaints that unfortunately the games are just not that good on this device. So yeah, unfortunately, we've got a device here that has potential, but it looks like it is a bit of a missed opportunity. And as the days go on, we're starting to see more and more people coming out of the woodworks, sort of venting their concerns and their gripes over this console, which, by the way, let's not forget, this thing is massively overpriced. It's $179 USD. So you're talking $225 Canadian, and that's before tax. Are you freaking kidding me? Holy moly. That is expensive, folks. So, like I said, this video is sort of a PSA. I'm not necessarily here to shit all over this console. I just wanted to give you an honest, take on what I'm hearing in and around the web. And it looks like the production capacity for 2022 has been filled. So if you want one of these, you're going to have to wait until 2023. You know, unfortunately, if you want one of these, you're going to have to resort to eBay or the scalpers market, which, let's be honest here, folks, most of the pre-orders for this console were scalpers that purposely went out and bought 2 of these so they could flip them for a little bit of a profit. So yeah, so that's going to do it for this video on the Playdate. What a missed opportunity. It's quite unfortunate. Anyways, guys, I'll leave a link to MJR's video in the video description here, and you can check it out, and he's got a really good take on this device. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.